Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to day one of what this year is going to be Brewvent 2022. So good to have you all back today this year. As always, I am your hostess with the mostest, Rachel, and I am here to take you on a journey of 24 beers over 24 days. You'll notice that I'm doing all beer this year. That's a bit of a difference. The story behind that is I did go and look in stores. I just couldn't find any wine calendars that, I felt were like up to snuff for this. I did a little bit too late realize that there were some really good online options. So next year I will be looping back around to that and I'll once again have Winevent. But for this year, to keep it interesting and fresh, especially after everything that happened last year with the accidental repeating of products, I decided to just stick with beer because there's so much variety for single serving portions with that, and I thought we could just still have fun with something different. It's still booze, it's still alcohol, it's still fun. A lot of the same sort of things go into it, so why not be well-rounded? Before I begin, two people have to have a little bit of a shout out here. This would not be possible without Ross from Total Wine and More in Linwood, who spent 15 minutes of his very busy Thanksgiving week hand selecting every single one of these beers for me. He shooed me away. I have no idea what's in this box, but he spent a decent amount of time picking out everything that he thought I would like. I told him what my kind of palate was, and he got a nice big variety. He's a big beer guy, so I trust him. And then, of course, big shout out to my very dear friend, Bree, and neighbor who lives down the street, who has a 3-week-old baby and yet still wanted to do something crafty and fun and lovingly hand wrapped every single one of these beers for me. So I now have an Advent box. I will show you. That looks like that. And when I open it, oops, this got stuck. You'll notice that there's a whole bunch of beers in it. So that is what I will be pulling from for this. And I have my frosted mug glass here ready to go. And let's have our first beer for day one. All right, I'm just gonna basically pull in and just grab one out. All righty, for day one, we have the dry hopped Zwickel unfiltered. From Deschutes. Okay, Deschutes is great. Deschutes is from it. This is nice too. It's nice and cold because it's. So Seattle went directly from summer to winter this year. We never had an autumn. It literally one day it was 80 degrees and then the next day it was 40 degrees and that's just what happened. So my garage is serving as a fridge, which is perfect. This is the Bitburger Dry Hopped Zwickel beer from Deschutes Brewing Company, and Deschutes is from Oregon. I know that already. So, oh wait, no. This is all German. Oh, I thought, isn't Deschutes? I could have sworn, maybe they collaborate with Deschutes, because I could have sworn Deschutes was Oregon. But either way, this is straight from Germany. So, hey, Alex, look. Very first beer of the year from your homeland. Let's pour. Alrighty. What do we got? Lots of foam right off the bat. Beautiful amber color. Oh, I'm definitely going to have to let this. Wow, that is a lot of foam. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the foam in that. We're going to have to kind of let that settle for a sec before we... All right, it's starting to climb up here. Really beautiful honey color, actually, I'm seeing here. This looks lovely. That is a ton of foam, though. Holy cow. I'm going to have to let this rest a little bit. By the way, as we let this rest, say hello to my very first Balsam Hill artificial Christmas tree. Finally bit the bullet and decided that I couldn't really roll with real trees anymore. I had to let go of my attachment to them. No mess, no needles. This was a big investment. This will probably last me the rest of my life. Comes pre-lit, perfectly fits into my little corner here, nice and slender. Good stuff. All right, I think I can probably get this close enough to get a sip. First let's do a little sniff and see what we got. So right away, it smells really clean and crisp. Definitely, actually, I do get honey notes off of that. So I wonder if Zwickel means anything in particular. No, it just says that they brew with friends. Good for them. Sweet. Yeah, I just get a really nice, pleasant, German, clean, crisp, but there is a little bit of honey sweetness in there, so that kind of goes along with the color. God, it's taking forever for this to settle. All right, let's go ahead and take a taste and see how we like it. Whoa. Okay, yeah, that was honey. That was definitely, there's no way that there's not honey in this. There's no way. I wish I could read German. There's a whole bunch of German on the side of the can. But absolutely, I'm gonna look this up later. This has to have honey in it. The flavor, the honey notes are so intense and so strong. Yeah, that is by far the outstanding note on this. Honey. It is not overly hoppy. It's clean. It's crisp. It's not cloying. It's not like a overly sweet honey flavor. You just get the taste of the honey without any of the sweetness or syrupiness of it. It's delicious. It's delightful. I will very much enjoy finishing this if this foam ever goes down. Let's see if I can get this a bit more. But look at the amount of foam on this. Like, this is insane. This looks like a root beer float. I love it. No, this is delicious. This is the Deschutes and Bitburger. They might be in collaboration. I don't know. German hopped Zwickelbier. Full of honey, obviously, from the taste. I'm going to look it up and watch it be like, there's no honey in this whatsoever. But I love it. This is really delicious. This is a great way to start the holiday season. We are going to go, as always, 0 out of 10 nutcrackers. How many nutcrackers should we give this beer? This is a solid 9. This is a solid 9. This is up there. I would hand this to anybody. Alex, you would love this. This is a really good beer for beginners, people who might not know beer very well or like beer very much. It's super approachable, very forgiving, and the honey flavor, without it being sweet, I think it would just be really palatable for a lot of people. So I am going to give 9 out of 10 nutcrackers to the Deschutes dry hopped Zwickelbier with lots of honey notes, which I've just decided to add. So yeah, we're gonna do nutcrackers this year. He's just like kind of standing there, so I thought it was perfect. Alrighty, so that is day 1. We have a 9 out of 10 beer right out the gate. That's great. I will see you guys back here tomorrow for day 2, and until we drink again, cheers.